So now let's kickstart our next segment, which is the chat with the founder segment, and of course we have none other than Kushil in the studio to start the segment. And as you know, every Saturday we either have a conversation with an amazing volunteer or a fantastic guest who is visiting the foundation. So today I believe we have someone very special, someone well known, and someone who is not a stranger to Kushil. So Kushil, over to you to do the introduction.
Well, good afternoon to everybody, and another Saturday. Very beautiful, but at the same time so exhausting as always, but love the kind of arrangements we have for a Saturday like this. And Sashikala, I know you're a big cricket fan, but you didn't recognize one of the top Test cricketers we have seen, and he's been...
I know the name. I just didn't know the face.
Okay, that's fine. I excuse you because you've been volunteering for so long. Okay. So we have one of my good friends that, of course, we are not in the same age group. He's very much younger, but I have known him now maybe for 10 years. So he's been one of Sri Lanka's foremost opening batsmen, especially for Test cricket. His name is Kaushal Silva. It will ring a bell the moment you hear his name. He's played 38 Test matches, and that's not an easy task to achieve by any standard. So he's been a top keeper. He's played the opening partnership, and especially played at Lords as well. And I think, if I remember, he scored 79 and some 60 again and whatnot. He missed 100. I think too many people put on his, mind that you're going to get into the honours sport, and then next day, he was under too much pressure. So, but, things work out that way sometimes, but he's been amazing. He's a St. Thomas's College product, but he came originally from Sri Sumangala College, Panadura, and he got into St. Thomas's, and today we are very proud to announce that he's also the head coach of Hong Kong cricket. So, but more importantly, I like him for his good heart, good nature, very communicative, great attitude, and I connected with him in Australia, in Melbourne, and he was very supportive of the Foundation Goodness. He found us 100 computers. So, when university students don't have access to computers, that's the time that he actually wanted to somehow do something. When I asked him, and he got 100 computers, so that itself is a major blessing for him. And equally, if I don't talk about his wife Bhagya, is also a lovely lady who accompanies him, and then guides him as well. He guides her, but she's a pillar of strength, and she comes from very, very Buddhistic kind of background, very focused on learning the Dhamma and doing wholesome action, and it's been what we call in Sinhala is a Kalyana Mitra to the husband. So it's like a wise associate, and that brings many blessings to him. And he's today I've met him so many times, we've done so many things together, but this is the first time he has ever come to Senegama, the flagship venue, the Center of Excellence, and our Sports Academy. And by the way, on his way out, we have a coaching camp at the MCC Lords, Sri Sumangala Cricket Ground. So there is a coaching camp that is going on there. So some of the elite cricketers will be identified and shown to him for some coaching as the way they head back to, the Hong Kong team is here right now practicing before they embark on their other tours, I think to Tanzania and to Malaysia, I was told, and Japan. That's what I heard. Yes. So anyway, without further ado, I wanted to actually first welcome Kaushal to the Foundation of Goodness. It's a great privilege to have him here. It's wonderful to see someone who is also aligned to do service to humanity, who has that nature, who has that heart. So is his wife, Bhagya. And they have always done something. Every little helps. So in little measures even, they have all the time taken the trouble to, be of help and backing to the Foundation of Goodness, which we value immensely. And we are thankful very much, Kaushal and Bhagya, for being here at the studio of the Good News Radio. This is the first time you have come to a Good News Radio. So we are only talking about good news, no gossip, no criticism, nothing. We only showcase what is productive, what is invaluable, what is positive. And you being here is a huge actually a blessing for us. And I think on the visitors board at the Sports Academy, we will see your name under celebrity visitors, because we've had so many cricketers who have come here, and you're the latest addition to all that. And really good to have you. And I'm sure the cricketers, budding potential cricketers from rural areas would love to see you, give them some invaluable tips of your experience of playing cricket for Sri Lanka. And now, you've been coach also at in Melbourne for a few schools and clubs. So I'm sure they'll look forward to seeing you. So thanks for coming by, spending some time, and really appreciate. And over to you, Kaushal, to share some views with us. And I know this is your first visit to the Foundation of Goodness headquarters, or the flagship venue, and we welcome you. And I know you did the tour. You went to the Sports Academy as well, Center of Excellence. So you saw everything which you didn't see before, and you were helping us without seeing. Now just imagine after seeing. Over to you.
Firstly, Kushal and the kind-hearted community, I think I'm super grateful, me and my wife, to be present here today and going through this amazing experience that, I think as a schoolboy cricketer back in my time, I went through very, very hardship. And again, for me, I've sort of felt that as a cricketer. And part of me thinking that how these kids are going through not only cricket but again as a whole community, but being privileged and blessed to be represent the country. Now it's all about what you have done before is nothing. What matters. It's about now present, living in the present moment, and how you can help anyone in whatever capacity. It can be a little smile, or it can be a little saying hello or good day, or whatever that means to that person, because that gives them some sort of emotional gratitude that this person is greeting you. So I think Kushilaya, I must tell you, you've been an inspiration to this community. The reason why I wanted to get involved and get to, sort of work with you is reason behind that is that I have, first got to know you through Sri Lanka cricket, and of course, you've been, managing a famous cricketer, Muthaya Muralidharan, who is it's a tough character to manage, to be honest, but a beautiful person, I would say.
Absolutely.
Again,
so philanthropic as well.
Philanthropic and a very kind-hearted person. And I have shared this experience with you that, the things that he has gone and done to me as a person when I stepped into the national team, I can't imagine none of these other seniors would have done to me. So from there onwards, I kind of started, I got to know you, but never got an opportunity to really work with you. And then once I went to Australia and with OIOB and all of that, we kind of got to know each other and the work that we have done so far. And today, seeing that to my eyes, and, it's inspirational. And I know there'll be sleepless nights that you had. There have been times that, you've been scratching your head and thinking how to do that. But the drive that you have, the passion that you have, and the commitment and the, that passion towards that you're going to do this for these people is such a blessing that you got here. So I'm immensely proud and happy that I'm associating with you, getting to know you, and thank you very much for the opportunity, because I feel as people outside, we have the opportunity to do something. It can be a donation, it can be any particular thing, but to create that platform for us to be able to do that is the tough one. So you have created that platform for us to be able to help someone else, and that's for me is a massive thing. And you have created that structure where it is very accountable, it's very structured, and I must tell you this to the fans, that when I donated, I never expected, a token of appreciation or a note coming through to me. Every other time I received a WhatsApp message saying, this was taken from this particular person, this was handed over to this particular person, everything was, nicely done. For me, that shows how much in detail that you go into to do things. For someone has so much of work for to do that, I think that shows how passionate you are for this. And I don't think anyone in this world would be able to do that. So I think a special thank you need to be given to you on behalf of this community, that you are such an inspiration, such a kind-hearted person, and most importantly, humanitarian who really loves to go beyond and do things for this community.
Well, I'm humbled by those very sincere words, Kaushal. It can only fuel our passion to do more good. That's the only way I can take it. I know, praise or blame, both not permanent. So I accept for the moment, and I then move on. Whatever, that is done out of total sincerity and bottom of my heart, because I see those who are in desperate circumstances, given the opportunity, as I always say, the training, the exposure and the facilities, they just climb the ladder of progress. So I couldn't have done that if not for all of you, all the donors for so long, for 27 years. I know I did my part, but everyone, rallied around and gave me, and nothing multiplies so much as kindness. And I always say that goodness is the one investment that never fails. And also giving it to those who cannot repay the favor defines compassion, and it's a superior deed. But what you have done today is to come here and encourage us, motivate us, give us the kind of backing, which also has taken your time, which cannot be replaced. So giving of your time is priceless, right? Because money, knowledge or any other resource you can actually get back, but not the time, right? Of course, that also means we are about few hours older than when we came here. But that apart, Sashika doesn't like me telling that. But I know for 3 years she's growing old, but it's okay. But she's looking good. So that's what she wants to hear. So anyway. Yeah, young at heart. So we also have Vishmi, we can't forget, because she's the one who's actually running.
She's also young at heart.
Yeah, true. I'm glad when I have those surrounding me with young at heart, I probably will also be young at heart. Okay, so that's good. So anyway, I'm glad that the two of you are always, we have some great chats here, and it's all about productive news, and we bring everyone, visitors, we bring volunteers, we bring success stories, we bring course beneficiaries, so many, and we have some very good program that gets into YouTube every Saturday after we speak. So I'm very glad to see you both again, and it just surely gladdened my heart, and I'm very, very, really supportive, to say that your contributions, even in whatever the measure, is immaterial, but it's just the positive attitude to be saying, yes, I can, and let's do this. So that's what matters the most. And I know when you had some time away from the Hong Kong cricket team being coached, you said, yes, definitely I will come. And you also brought your assistant coach, and also your physiotherapist. So, I mean, that's all very nice. So, I'm very, very pleased that today I was able to actually entertain and host and be hospitable to two of the finest, couples that I know, especially as a cricketer and his wife. They are really, some outstanding, exemplary couple that I also love to associate and interact with. So thanks very much, and we are really inspired by your visit, and we'll continue to keep doing what is wholesome, what is productive, invaluable, and with value additions, etc. So, and also you'll be volunteering again now in half an hour's time. When you go towards Colombo, you will get into our ground and do whatever you can, and it will be great for them to see a former Sri Lankan Test cricketer, and also the current coach of Hong Kong cricket coming to, look at them, which is great because there's so much of talent out there. As I said, we support their Patiraja cricket, in Division 1. Last year, they came into the Under-17 Final 1, Division 1. And they came to Under-15 Division 1, lost to St. Joseph's. Under-13 Division 1, joint champs in 1 year, right? And Under-19 also, they got into, I think, one of the, either the ODI format or the 2-day format into the finals. So they're having an amazing run, mind you, without a ground. And we support them wholeheartedly. And their girls cricket is the best in Sri Lanka. And as you know, we shared 4 girls from there, Patiraj, whom we support, was in the T20 World Cup, and currently against Pakistan, the series, there are 3 and 1 is injured. So, I mean, we do our best to make the feeder for Sri Lankan cricket to prosper greatly. So, thanks very much, and really good to see you. One day, when you are more free, I have asked the two of you to come and stay here, spend a weekend, and then also do a coaching camp. That would be the ultimate. Thank you again, and may many blessings for your special assignment with the Hong Kong cricket, and may you enhance their standard to reach the kind of heights that you aspire to achieve, and lots of blessings, and may you continue to flourish greatly and experience more good fortune with your beautiful wife.
Thank you very much, and thank you again for getting involved with this. I think very limited times that I have seen positive news, the good news spread around this country. Unfortunately, if I put to other media channels, you all frustrations or any kind of actions that probably not help us to think positively. So for me, these are little avenues that we can spread around and make this community to think better, and hopefully eventually it'll help them to become better human beings. So fantastic work from you both. So keep up that good work and keep spreading the good viral good vibe along to your community. And I'm sure one day, I'm hoping, and I will see that this will come to a place where it will make more people's lives to become better.
Thank you for those very kind thoughts, and as Kushal mentioned, it has been great pleasure to have you here. I only wonder what took you so long, because you all have known each other for so long, but this is your first time, right?
They live in Melbourne, right? So.
Yeah, so we soon after I finished my career, of course could have played a couple of more years, I reckon, but never regret, because I've done my part and thought, time is time, and everyone has their own time, and so we moved to Melbourne. So I was living in Melbourne for last 6 years.
That makes sense, right? But glad to have you here today, and I'm sure this will be the first of many visits to come.
100%.
And also, like he said, we are trained to look at the positive side of everything, even in negative surroundings. So that becomes good news again.
Good news indeed. So may this become the first of many visits which will pay for more good news. So thank you very much to both of you for visiting the Foundation of Goodness, and excited to see, so Kushal already mentioned that you'll be doing some great work today, and excited to see what the what this union can bring in the near future.
And Vishme, we also have to congratulate Sashikala because she has just passed 3 o'clock. So that means that is also some positive news.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that we come to the end of this segment.